destroy as in, destroy the people as in, I just want them to actually do their job. Hello there. So, I have something I have to tell you. There's this company, or educational company, that's called KaiPod. So I know a bunch of you have not heard this, but it's meant to be the homeschool education for kids that are help them learning on their process. They don't. So, I'm going to tell you what happens really in my, destroy the company as in we improving it and telling them what to fix, because what they don't do is they don't have people, teachers, they call coaches, that check those students works, because when they come back their parents is going to be disappointed because they're not checking their work. Second of all, that those places don't have that many rules. The only rule they have is be nice. That's it. That's all they have is one rule. So basically, mostly that places has basically no rules, basically, except for one. And then why would they have those people if they have students they're thinking they're trying to improve, but they are not. And then also, they're not educating. They're more like playing around and not doing their work. Seriously, why? Why is that happening? Because they're saying, oh, helping students go on their education. No, because it's not. Seriously, it's false advertising, because when you take them there, you think, oh, they're going to continue on. Maybe after a year or just after like a month, their parents going to be like, nothing's done. Basically, nothing is done. It's not helping for them. So, what I'm going to do is try to get in contact to the company and telling them they need to fix this. Here we go. So this is what I wrote on email. I've heard by the reviews, and I heard that the students are not really doing their work. And if they are, the coaches are not really checking off their work. And if they do, it's very rarely. I also was told by a parent that they brought their child to KaiPod and expected improved learning. And what happens next? They didn't learn really much, anything in return, and it really doesn't get them graduated. Sorry about that when I was messing up reading. I'm not very well at reading quickly. I just keep on like struggling reading the words. It's just that when I read from the words on the text, it's not very well, and I mess up plenty of times. So I'm sorry for that. So, but the text is right there, so you can still understand what it is. So I have some recommendations to make sure your students will actually get the education they need. Have someone to check on the coaches to really make sure they're checking students' work. Have a person that will make sure the children is really okay. And if there are students that don't feel comfortable being on social media, then blur them out. So that's my thoughts on a KaiPod, and I just wanted to share my thoughts. Thank you. So I'm gonna send it right now. Here we go. Sent. Right there. There you go. Sent. There it is. Sent. Right there. So when they reply, I'll come back in a different day and reply their email if they have anything else they need me to share, or just read off the email what they say and if they're actually gonna do their job and actually fix it. Because this is a video that I really thought about and really wanted to share. So yeah, basically yeah, it's been like coaches that do not do their job. Seriously, they're meant to help children learn. So I'll be back. So see ya when they reply. So it's been a while. So basically they didn't reply. So I think either that they ignored me or I stunned them because the owner would actually send me the email if they replied. But I think they either ignored me or if they just read it and they didn't reply, I think they just basically completely got shocked and they expect that kind of answer to someone that they wouldn't think that was gonna happen because they didn't think that's gonna go happening. So I think basically email I sent in the beginning, yeah, so they didn't even reply. So what I'm gonna do is gonna just share the community post. So right here, I'm gonna share it right there. So here it is. So I'm gonna edit this. So be right back. So this is the post I made. That's from email. Just edited the text. So let's put it on YouTube. So there it is. So like basically I just think that sometimes when they have kids that gets mad as well, they're gonna be like, oh, there's kids in there. They don't motivate them or like basically like settle them down or like give them positive sayings. They don't. They just go like, oh, there's kids in this place. Basically, I mean, yeah, there is, but you don't have to just say that to think that's gonna calm them down. It's not gonna help. So I just think that that's not gonna help at all. Because when they say that, that's gonna not help with them regulating, thinking that it's actually making them calm down. Because I don't think that's gonna happen. So also, it's like, how can you expect them to just do the work, but thinking they did their work, but then they're probably faking it, you know? Like, exactly. Like, how? How can that happen? Like, seriously, this is nonsense. Like, that can't happen. You gotta make sure they're actually doing the work. Sign them, check them, everything that's happening. When you're not doing that, that's not doing your job, not making their parents happy at all. So I think at this point, they're just not doing their job at all. They need to seriously improve. I'm not wanting to, I just don't, when I mean destroy, I don't want them actually gone. I just want them to actually do their job. I want them to actually notice that this is not what's going on. That's not coming to parents' expectations. It needs to change to a point where it needs positive things, positive opportunities, and fix their jobs because they need to do this. Seriously. So I think with them saying like, oh, you also think like, oh, you're faking your work. Imagine like they're doing that. They have to check off their work because they're not doing it. It's literally the students have to do it for themselves. It's not helpful. And also, there's only one rule: is be nice. So basically, that place is no rules. So this is what I think. I think this educational called KaiPod really needs to actually have some improvements. So that's my reasons, and that's my ways I'm thinking they need more improvements because it's not looking so good right now, but I think they just need improvements. So thank you so much for watching. I just think that this video might come, if you find this helpful, give it a like because it's really something I made and I just thought about it. So see you next time. Bye. Subscribe.